Yeah.
So yeah, it makes incredible soup.
It does, and it just feels good. You keep wanting to drink it when you drink the water.
Yeah, I'm
I
to the
love
point, like,
it.
just for an example, I mean, I won't even boil eggs in tap water. I mean, I
Why would you? Do people really do that?
boil
Eggs in tap
for
water?
like hard boiled eggs when you're making
For
hard boiled eggs.
really?
Do you,
I've been doing it in clean water my whole life. I don't know.
okay, well
I
that's
I
good.
don't
I
know.
mean, you don't want to boil your eggs
No,
in polluted
because you're
water,
gonna crack it and it's gonna get on
right?
the egg.
Yeah,
It doesn't, and sometimes it cracks.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, yeah,
gosh.
yeah. So you don't.
I'm petrified of tap water.
Okay, well, good for you.
I don't know why.
Well,
I just,
well look at your health. So
yeah, I'm very grateful.
yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm very grateful.
you're investing in it. It's an
I
investment.
am, and it's not,
It's not inexpensive,
it's
and it's
not
not
I
easy.
promise.
You know, I
It's
take all
not.
these supplements every day, and I get tired of it. I
It's
do.
very overwhelming. But you know what? You look, have you been to other countries before? I'm sure you've
Yeah,
been to
yeah.
like Europe. So when you go into the supermarkets, like for instance, I have like 3, 4 relatives that live in Belgium, and I
Uh-huh.
love Belgium.
Yeah.
I go there and I walk into a supermarket. When you go into a supermarket in Europe, what do you see first? You see meat, you see veggies, but when in the United States you go into a supermarket, the first thing you see is supplement section.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's the supplement section.
Yeah.
And that's because we heavily need it because our food is so compromised. Our water is
Well,
compromised.
and I think people are looking for an easy fix.
Mm.
You know, if all those supplements you're taking, if you put those away and drank this water, you'd be
Yes.
way healthier.
I'm telling you, my kimchi is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love kimchi.
I should have brought you
I gotta get
some.
some of
Well,
that.
you're here tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll bring some.
Okay,
I'll bring some for
fantastic.
you. 1
Okay,
o'clock, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll bring
yeah,
some.
yeah. So
You have to try. It's so healthy and the water is just so good.
yeah,
So one good news is you have the Kardashians
yeah.
that utilize Ofora water. So tell us about that.
Well, it's kind of fun. It's a funny story actually because
Hmm.
yeah. So they were always calling. They do a lot of these events. They'll rent a big mansion in Beverly Hills and they do these big
Hmm.
events and so they are always calling, wanting our water. And
That's
they
amazing.
wanted me to pay them to bring my water. I go, I'm not paying you to bring water over there. So this went on for years. They finally called and said,
They wanted you to pay them?
yeah.
Oh.
So anybody that comes to these events,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of different vendors. I mean, you have to pay. It's pay. It's
Yeah. Yeah,
pay
I'm
to play.
sure.
And I just wasn't
For that.
going to do that. They finally called and said, okay, you don't have to pay. And I said, well, I mean, that's nice, but you're gonna have to pay You're gonna have to pay me something for this water.
Ken.
It's expensive water. So as far as I know,
Good for you.
as far as I know, I'm the only vendor that is actually being,
Let it be known.
and God bless them. So
Yeah.
and
Did you do you feel like that helped the name of Ofora?
I don't, it all helps, but we've one of the cool things about Ofora is we don't do very much, we don't do any marketing or advertising really,
No, you don't.
but we have a lot of celebrities, particularly a lot of athletes, and we have so many NFL players that are drinking. We're shipping right to their locker rooms.
Bottles?
Bottles.
Mm.
And yeah, it's interesting. I get calls from sports agents all the time going, I see so and so with your water, and my guy's interested, and we want to talk to you about, you know, we'd like your water, and we want to see what you'd be willing to pay to have our athlete drinking your water. And I'm going, well, none of these guys, I don't give this water to anybody. They all pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
And they're always shocked. And then they talk about our water. They actually will on social
Yeah, word of
media
mouth.
without me compensating them. So I like to point that out because I'm not paying any of these athletes, these pro athletes, and we've got some pretty significant and actors, and so we have we have a lot of celebrities that love our water, and
Good.
and they freely talk about us, and
Yeah.
so that all helps.
It does.
Yeah.